All right, let's talk a little bit about Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase wants to become the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL, and for good reason. Jamar is fantastic. He's super important to the Bengals. He is Joe Burrow's crutch. And as him being the crutch for Joe Burrow, there's nothing more he wants than to be, there for Joe Burrow, there for the Bengals. But he saw the money Justin Jefferson got. He saw the money that CD Lamb got. And he's like, hey, I want that money too. You can't really blame him. An NFL where players are dispensable, an injury can get you cut. What's stopping Jamar Chase from getting the money he deserves? Well, the Bengals are a notoriously cheap franchise, but they have an opportunity that they've never had before, and that's to win Super Bowls with Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. So they need to give him his money. Now, let's give you a little timeline here on the story. So we're going to actually share our tab here, and we're going to share this tab and show you guys. Here's our Sports All Tap website. He's using his leverage to become the highest paid wide receiver ever. He has a couple of years left on his contract, but that's not stopping Chase from using his leverage. So let's start off with Bengals head coach Zach Taylor saying that he expects Chase to practice and play one. Well, what happened yesterday at practice? Practice 13 minutes, and it appears that he's not practicing. That definitely was not what the team wanted nor expected. Let's share Twitter. Here he is again today, not practicing. 17 minutes late today, a little more than yesterday. Walking up in street clothes to practice. Now, the good news here is he's at least showing up to practice. He's just trying to make a point. But he saw that CD Lamb contract, and he wants that money. And look, he is a team player. He loves Joe Burrow. He loves being a Bengal. The regular season vote is 10 days away. There has to be a time where this gets resolved. And that time needs to be now. If you're the Bengals, I'd be freaking out because you really, really need Jamar Chase. You're in a division with Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson. The Browns just restructured Deshaun Watson's deal, and they're loaded. The Pittsburgh Steelers, yeah, sure, they might be down right now, but they're still the Pittsburgh Steelers. In general, it's just time for the Bengals to pony up the money before week 1, get rid of all distractions. I've never been like the number one proponent years and years ago that you have to pay your wide receiver. But nowadays, you have to pay your wide receivers. You have to pay them. They were the sports car of NFL, but as the NFL constantly evolved into more of a passing game, more of a passing league, wide receivers have become such an important part of the equation that if you don't pay them and you don't treat them right, you're going to lose out on generational talents. And in general, that is just not what you want to do if you're the Bengals. So you got to pay Jamar Chase. Plain and simple. Give him his damn money. And if you're Joe Burrow, you need to demand that the team gives your star wide receiver what he deserves.